Ever wonder how YouTube knows exactly what you want to watch? I mean, seriously, have you ever caught yourself staring at your homepage, just kind of amazed, or let's be real, maybe a little creeped out, by how incredibly accurate its recommendations are? You sit down with a coffee, open the app, and boom, there's that perfect obscure documentary or niche hobby video you didn't even know you were looking for. It feels like magic, right? But I promise you, it's not. It's actually a highly sophisticated machine. Behind that digital curtain is one of the world's most powerful recommendation engines, and it's operating on a scale that's, well, it's just staggering. It's constantly analyzing signals, habits, and contexts for each and every one of its 2.58 billion monthly active users. Just think about that number for a second, 2.5 billion. It's evaluating billions of individual human behaviors in real time, all to serve up the exact right video at the perfect moment. So, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're essentially grabbing a crowbar and prying open the black box of YouTube's 2026 algorithm updates. We're going to break down the latest data from Sprout Social to reveal exactly how this engine works today, but more importantly, how you can use these insights to massively grow your channel and your brand. I'm absolutely pumped to share this with you, so let's just dive right in. Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. We've got 4 main stops today. First up, the 2026 algorithm updates. Then, decoding recommendation mechanics. After that, cracking the Shorts algorithm. And finally, strategies for brand growth. Starting off with Section 1, the 2026 algorithm updates, or what we're calling the blueprint. Look, if you're operating on old assumptions about how YouTube works, you're already falling behind. The whole landscape fundamentally shifted this year, so we need to establish the new ground rules. The absolutely crucial paradigm shift here? It's understanding that YouTube doesn't just push your videos out to an audience anymore. Nope, it pulls the right videos in for each individual viewer based on their unique habits and current context. Think of it like this. You aren't broadcasting to the masses. YouTube is literally matchmaking your video to a specific viewer exactly when they want it. Now, what's really interesting about this is how Todd Beaupre, YouTube's Senior Director of Growth and Discovery, puts it. He said, the recommendation system uses time of day and device as some of the signals. We try to identify if you tend to have a preference for watching news in the morning and comedy at night. This hits the nail on the head when it comes to AI hyper-personalization. Your video's visibility isn't just about how good it is. It's about whether it fits into a viewer's daily routine. Like if you make comedy, the AI knows to serve you up at night when folks are chilling on the couch, not while they're rushing on their morning commute. Building on that, the data highlights 3 massive changes for 2026. First, as we just saw, is that AI hyper-personalization. Second, there's a brand new feature called Hype that is completely leveling the playing field. The algorithm now cares way more about content quality and viewer response than your raw subscriber count. And third, old videos are getting a new lease on life. The system has gotten insanely smart at reviving evergreen content the second a topic starts trending again. Actually, let's look closer at that Hype feature because it's a real game changer for growing channels. Here's how the whole shebang works. Step 1. If you have between 500 and 500,000 subscribers, you're eligible. When you upload a new video, your loyal fans can manually smash a Hype button within the first 7 days. If you rack up enough hype, your video lands on a dedicated leaderboard and scores a temporary ranking boost in the Explore feed. This is massive. It gives smaller brands a manual, community-driven signal to basically bypass the standard algorithmic hurdles and get discovered. All right, moving right along to Section 2, decoding recommendation mechanics. Let's look inside the engine room. Now that we've got the new rules down, let's figure out where your videos actually live across the platform. First up is the home feed. This is entirely shaped by individual watch history, what similar users engage with, and that time and device context we mentioned a minute ago. Second is search. And okay, prepare to have your mind blown a little bit. Search is personalized. 2 people typing the exact same query will actually see totally different results based on their viewing habits. It's not just about exact keyword matches anymore. And third is the suggested feed. You know, that sidebar content? The algorithm's only goal there is to keep that specific viewer's current session going by predicting exactly what they want to watch next. So, what actually makes a video rank in those feeds? Well, here are the key factors. Watch behavior definitely matters, but it's totally context dependent. Like a long video essay needs long watch times, but a quick mobile unboxing, that might prioritize shares and rewatches. Viewer satisfaction is huge too. YouTube literally surveys viewers to ask if they enjoyed what they just watched. Then there's content nuance, meaning the AI actually understands your tone and expertise level. But hey, I really need to highlight this next one. AI labeling and compliance. If you use realistic AI-generated content and fail to label it as altered or synthetic, the algorithm will actively suppress your content, or worse, boot you from the partner program. Transparency is absolutely non-negotiable in 2026. Oh, and multi-language signals are playing a huge role too, which we'll get into later. Let's move on and see how this builds into Section 3, cracking the Shorts algorithm or the Shorts circuit. Listen, Shorts are a completely different beast. If you try to run your long-form playbook here, you're going to struggle big time. With long-form video, viewers are actively choosing what to watch based on intent, right? They sit down, they search, they click. But with Shorts, viewers are discovering new content by passively swiping through an endless feed. They aren't looking for you. You are interrupting their scroll. Because of this, holding their attention in those first 1 to 3 seconds isn't just important, it is literally life or death for your short. And because the user behavior is different, the metrics are totally different. The undisputed #1 metric for Shorts is the viewed versus swiped away ratio. If they swipe instantly, boom, the video dies right there. But here's what's new for 2026. Search relevance and thumbnails are now critical. YouTube rolled out Short-specific search filters this year. That means your metadata needs solid SEO, and your thumbnails, even though they don't pop up in the main swipe feed, are incredibly important for earning clicks in search results and related tabs. Also, Shorts demand freshness and frequency. You've got to upload consistently to keep your momentum going. Oh, and a quick, very important warning here. Do not, I repeat, do not just blindly recycle your content from other apps. The algorithm will immediately and aggressively suppress Shorts that have TikTok or Instagram Reels watermarks on them. No way around it. It'll also penalize inconsistent formatting, like if you just lazily crop a horizontal video and leave those massive black bars on top and bottom. You have to create natively for the format, for sure.
All right, let's bring it all home with Section 4, Strategies for Brand Growth. Here is your user manual.
Okay, we've covered a ton of theory, so let's make this actionable. Let's rapid fire through these execution strategies. For content and formatting, your North Star is viewer satisfaction, so get to the point fast. Mix up your formats to keep things fresh, always optimize for mobile since that's where most of the eyeballs are, and definitely use YouTube's native tool to A/B test up to 3 thumbnails. For SEO, use Shorts to get discovered by new audiences, write super clear searchable metadata, group your videos into playlists to rack up that watch time, and link your RSS feed directly in Studio to tap into YouTube Music podcasts. And finally, for community, just stick to a regular schedule. You don't have to post daily, just be consistent. Reply to comments within 24 hours to show you're engaged, collaborate with other creators, and aggressively cross-promote your stuff on other platforms. So, the crucial point here is that doing the little things right yields massive results. Just look at accessibility. Adding accurate closed captions and alt text isn't just polite, it actually feeds into YouTube's indexing, making your videos show up in way more searches. Including chapter timestamps helps viewers navigate, keeping them happy. And get this, those chapters actually show up in Google search results too. Finally, utilizing multi-language audio tracks allows you to unlock global growth. Like your Spanish dub might go completely viral in Latin America, even if the English version stays quiet. Accessibility is a massive algorithmic growth lever, hands down. Of course, knowing the strategy and actually executing it are two completely different things. To put all of this into practice, you need the right tools in your belt. Take full advantage of YouTube's native test and compare tool for those thumbnails. But to really dig deep into audience retention, premium metrics, and to see how your whole YouTube strategy fits into your wider multi-platform presence, leveraging a third-party platform like Sprout Social is highly recommended by the data we reviewed today. All right, we've covered AI hyper-personalization, the awesome new hype feature, feed mechanics, and the specific demands of the short circuit. But I want to leave you with one final thought as you go look at your own channel. Look at your thumbnails, look at your titles, and especially watch those first 3 seconds of your videos. And ask yourself this: are your latest uploads built just to push your message out into the void? Or are they intelligently optimized to let YouTube's algorithm pull the right viewers in? How you answer that question is absolutely going to define your growth in 2026. Thanks for hanging out and learning with me today on The Explainer.